Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They'll go. It's Sanders. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he's got it, it's in close. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, a give to Miller. And he pushed for it, and they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7, Cardinals nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Connects on the crosser. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Sanders throwing the out route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Yep. On 1st down, here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. They set up the screen here to Swift. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Catches Manning close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Okay, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Going on third, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Flushed out. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. It is caught left side. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's back to his running back, and he's taken down at the 30. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
1st and 10.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
19 tight. 19 tight. Track at 60. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Ready.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. Group B to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cardinals 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. They're down to their final one in this half. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Sanders setting the pass. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that.
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. Third and short here. Sanders. This gets the 1st and more. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
A draw now. This is Swift. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st down from the 41. McCarthy throwing here. He's got it inside the 10. He's on the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Saints 21, Cardinals 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. It connects on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
43-yard line.
Ready.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Start. Ready,
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they force this 4th down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
On the ready.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll go. It's Sanders. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. It's a foot race. The 50. 30. Gets the 10. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Sanders. He's got to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd and long here for Sanders. He's loaded another one up. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Let's go now.
And they're going for this. He's looking deep once again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Saints get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
That one's incomplete over the middle.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get more points to end a lopsided first half. Groupie to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead.
35. Cardinals 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It's a loss of a yard.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from the defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
The tackle made
They've been doing it.
36-yard line.
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
And 9.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, shot.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They give it to him again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, here we go. Second down. Now give left side. Now he's past the 25. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Miller. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ready up.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Come on, set. Viking 8, ready.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60. Ready.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
7, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here's Robinson. Start the drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Another carry for Robinson. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
Let's go.
Throw here, third down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Saints take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now shotgun handoff to Miller. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Again, it's Miller. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Shaq, 19 Lions, 72 the Wolf. 60 Bearcats, 19 Titans, 19 Titans. Check go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
3-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. On the give, it's Miller. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints keep running away with this. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints grow their lead yet again.
42, Cardinals 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Jukes away from 1. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 16-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions.
And finally, they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Cardinal 1st down.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
2-point attempt coming. Sanders getting his offense set.
Here we go, here we go.
Line up for the
70,
two-point
Timberwolves.
conversion.
Go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they pick him off again! And he'll get it up to the 44.
That keeps the score. Saints 42, Cardinals 13.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's Miller on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Their own 37-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Tracking 60.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Oh, this big guy is moving! And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the gun, a give to Miller. Here he goes again. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints continue piling it on here in the fourth.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints continue adding on to that lead.
49, Cardinals 13.
Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Ready, roll. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check go.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to salvage a couple by bouncing this outside, but that's it. It's a gain of 2. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with third down and 5.
And it's third down.
Ready. Get it.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions. Ready.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Come on.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This one quickly to Harrison. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
To the air. Sanders. It's cut by Harrison. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now we're on with Robinson. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Arizona.
Go. Hey, go.
Staying with Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Cougar 19.
Finds his back. It's Robinson. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Cougar 19.
Sanders now on 3rd down. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Desperation time here on 4th. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
They've run this 12-yard hot route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time?
And into the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he goes, one final shot. And he won't reel it in, but wouldn't get them the win anyway. Instead of a 1-point loss, it's going to stay at 3. So it's a win for the Saints. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.